Feral pig hunting is becoming a controversial issue in the United States. Especially in the context of agriculture and the environment. Feral pigs, an invasive species, have increased in numbers significantly in recent years and have caused significant damage to farmland and native ecosystems. American farmers often face damage from wild pigs entering their fields, damaging crops and causing economic losses. Wild pig hunting is not only a population control measure but is also considered necessary to protect agricultural production. However, these activities also cause many ethical and environmental debates, making feral pig management a complex challenge for authorities and communities. In addition to crop damage, feral pigs also pose health threats, such as spreading diseases to livestock and humans. Hunting wild hogs is a reasonable solution to control their numbers, but it must be done responsibly and sustainably. Feral hog management policies in the United States are being reviewed and adjusted by authorities to balance agricultural protection with wildlife protection. Many states have allowed year-round hunting of wild hogs without a license, in order to encourage citizens to participate in this effort. However, hunting wild hogs also raises questions about the ecological impact and ethics of dealing with invasive species. Scientists and conservationists are working to find more effective control methods that do not harm other animals and habitats. Ultimately, solving the problem of wild hogs requires cooperation between farmers. Governments, researchers, and communities to ensure the sustainable development of agriculture and the protection of biodiversity in the United States. Effectively addressing the feral hog problem requires coordination among multiple stakeholders. Here are some measures and strategies that can be applied. Education and awareness. Organize educational programs to raise awareness among farmers and communities about the damage caused by feral hogs and effective control measures. Research and development. Encourage research on the biological behavior of feral hogs to find more natural and sustainable control methods. Developing measures such as attracting natural predators or using new technologies in monitoring and managing populations can help control feral hog numbers. Policy and regulation. Local and state governments can establish clear regulations for hunting feral hogs, including licensing procedures, hunting seasons, and population limits. This can help prevent indiscriminate hunting and protect other animals. Community collaboration. Encourage community participation in monitoring and reporting feral pig occurrences. Creating volunteer groups or community organizations can help strengthen control efforts. Sustainable farming practices. Support farmers in adopting sustainable farming practices to minimize damage from feral pigs. Improved field design and fencing can reduce feral pig intrusion into farmland. Promote international collaboration. Some areas in the United States can collaborate with other countries in researching and developing feral pig control measures. Thereby learning from the experiences of other countries in similar situations. By adopting these measures, not only can feral pig populations be controlled, but agriculture and the environment can be protected in a sustainable way. This requires continuous effort and commitment from all parties to achieve the best results for both communities and ecosystems. to further address the feral hog problem and protect agriculture in the United States. Some additional aspects and strategies can be considered, including researching ways to utilize feral hogs in local economy. Such as developing markets for wild hog meat. Consumption of wild hogs can become an additional source of income for farmers while controlling the feral hog population. Using modern technology such as cameras, drones, and sensors to monitor and analyze the behavior of wild hogs. This helps managers and farmers know when and where wild hogs appear, thereby taking timely response measures. Establishing partnerships with animal protection organizations to find solutions to protect wildlife and manage feral hogs humanely. These solutions may include relocating wild hogs or applying non-lethal control measures. Establishing a clear information system between farmers and management agencies to share information on wild boar status. Transparency and information will help to detect problems early and better coordinate control campaigns. Conduct regular studies and assessments of the effectiveness of wild boar control measures. Based on the data collected, strategies can be adjusted and improved to ensure that they remain relevant to the situation. Government programs can provide funding or technical assistance to farmers implementing wild boar control measures. This not only helps farmers but also contributes to the protection of agriculture as a whole. Tackling the wild boar problem is a complex challenge that requires a combination of different strategies. To be successful, the entire community must be involved, from farmers, scientists, authorities to animal welfare organizations. By working together, people can find effective and sustainable solutions that help protect the agriculture and biodiversity of this land. Encourage research into natural methods of controlling wild boar, such as using natural predators or plants that produce scents or bitter tastes that wild boars dislike. These solutions can reduce environmental impacts and create a more balanced ecosystem. Farmers can adopt smart farming practices to make their crops more resistant to wild boar invasion. This could include selecting crop varieties that are resistant to attack or creating ecological barriers. Organize community events, such as workshops, wild boar hunting competitions, or school education programs to create awareness of the issue. Community involvement not only raises awareness but also creates a sense of belonging in solving the problem. Provide loans or grants to farmers to invest in wild boar prevention and control measures, such as fencing or surveillance technology. This financial support can encourage farmers to be more proactive in protecting their crops. Encourage universities and research institutions to collaborate in sharing data on wild boar and control measures. This collaboration can help create more effective strategies and respond quickly to changes in wild boar populations. Establish a long-term monitoring and evaluation system for wild boar status and the effectiveness of control measures. This data will help better understand the evolution of wild boar populations and adjust strategies accordingly over time. Hunting wild boar and managing this population is not just a challenge in itself, but also reflects deeper issues of resource management and environmental protection. Addressing the issue holistically requires the involvement of many sectors. From agriculture, the environment to the community, a coordinated and sustainable strategy will ensure that not only agriculture is protected, but also biodiversity is preserved for future generations. Promoting organic farming can be an effective way to reduce the damage caused by wild boars. Organic farming methods often focus on creating balanced ecosystems, which can help increase the resistance of soil and crops to invasive species.
As tensions simmer between humans and wild boars, a growing awareness of the intricate balance of the forest ecosystem begins to emerge.
Investing in agricultural infrastructure such as irrigation systems, strong fences and automation technology can reduce the impact of wild, share resources, and facilitate collaboration among stakeholders. Encourage farmers and communities to participate in the policy-making process related to feral pig management. Community participation will help ensure that policies reflect the needs and perspectives of those directly affected. If the feral pig problem is not limited to the United States but also occurs in other countries, international cooperation to share information, strategies, and experiences can be very beneficial. This will help countries work together to find effective solutions to the feral pig problem. Tackling the problem of wild boar is no simple task, but with a combination of measures and community engagement, farmers and authorities can find effective ways to control the population. By adopting sustainable strategies, not only will agriculture be protected, but the biodiversity of the ecosystem will also be preserved, contributing to a greener future for the country. Pork processing in a modern processing plant is a sophisticated process that ensures food safety and the quality of the final product. Here is an overview of the pork processing process in modern plants. Receiving pigs. Pigs are brought into the plant from farms, and before entering the processing line, they will be checked for health. Quality control. A team of experts will check factors such as the cleanliness, health status and origin of the pigs. Anesthesia. Before slaughter, pigs will be anesthetized to reduce pain. Slaughter. Pigs will be slaughtered according to safe procedures, complying with hygiene and ethics regulations. Skinning. After slaughter, pigs will be carefully skinned to keep the meat intact. Cleaning. Pork will be cleaned to remove impurities and bacteria, ensuring food hygiene and safety. Cutting. Pork will be cut into parts such as lean meat, belly, ribs, and other parts according to market requirements. Processing: meat products can be further processed by marinating, making sausages, or producing other ready-made products. Vacuum packaging: meat will be packaged in vacuum packaging to preserve longer and maintain freshness. Labeling: packaging will be clearly labeled with product information, production date, and expiration date. Cold storage: packaged meat products will be stored in cold storage to maintain freshness. Distribution: pork will be transported to retail outlets, supermarkets, and restaurants, ensuring that the product is always in the best condition when it reaches. As consumers. Food safety: all processes in the factory must comply with food safety regulations of the authorities. Certification: modern meat processing plants often have certifications for food safety and quality, such as ISO, HACCP, or other international standards. Pork processing in a modern factory not only ensures product quality but also ensures consumer safety. This process combines advanced technology with strict hygiene standards, thereby creating delicious and safe pork products. Microbiological and chemical testing: pork samples will be tested in the laboratory to ensure that there are no harmful bacteria or toxic chemical residues. These tests help ensure that the product meets food safety standards before being released to the market. Temperature control: during the processing process, pork is closely monitored for temperature to prevent bacterial growth, ensuring that the product is always in the best condition. Modern machinery: pork processing plants use highly automated machinery systems, which help minimize human contact. With meat. This reduces the risk of contamination and ensures faster, more efficient processing. Tracking systems: modern plants use barcode or QR code tracking systems, which allow traceability of products from slaughter to distribution, ensuring transparency and safety for consumers. Waste disposal: unusable parts of pigs, such as bones, skin, and organs, are recycled into other byproducts, such as bone meal, animal feed, or grease. This helps to minimize waste and maximize resource utilization. Waste management: modern pork processing plants have professional waste treatment systems to ensure no environmental pollution. Wastewater and solid waste are treated before being discharged, meeting strict environmental standards. Energy saving: modern processing plants often apply energy-saving solutions. such as using LED lighting systems, high-efficiency refrigeration systems, and water-saving equipment. Renewable energy. Some plants also use renewable energy such as solar or wind power to minimize environmental impact and reduce operating costs. Work safety. Pork processing plants comply with occupational safety standards, provide protective equipment and training for workers. This helps reduce the risk of occupational accidents and ensure the health of workers. Good working conditions. The working environment is designed to be comfortable, clean, with suitable toilet and rest areas, helping to improve work performance and ensure workers' rights. Conclusion. Modern pork processing plants are a model that integrates advanced technology, strict quality control processes, and measures to protect the environment and workers' rights. Thanks to the application of automation technologies, strict monitoring processes, and by effectively managing waste, these plants not only deliver high-quality pork products but also contribute to protecting the environment and improving the quality of life for both workers and consumers.